Hi, my name is McKenna Morales, and I am the Associate Editor with the Facilities Market. I sat down with Leah Withrow, the head groundskeeper of the Reno Aces, to talk about how she is currently using social media to pull the curtain back on groundskeeping and how Gen Z has responded to it so far. Take a look. Grounds management and facilities management isn't seen as the most glamorous type of career. Do you think it needs to be rebranded in any type of way?
Yes. At least from the ground side is the best I can speak. And I do think this affects a lot of the facility side as well. But all the groundskeepers interviews I've ever seen, like on ESPN or in Sports Illustrated or in any of the big time sports media, are all groundskeepers that are old white men.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, sorry guys, but they're older, larger, white, bald men that I have zero relatability to.
Right.
And that doesn't encapsulate the whole the industry as a whole because there is so much other diversity and stuff happening. It just seems to it's just like a reoccurring theme that I kept seeing until I saw a Nicole, and it
Mhm.
kind of turned me off for a while, and that's why I was in the limbo of do I actually want to do this, because I'm I don't know if I'm that person I keep seeing. I'm not that guy.
Mhm.
I also think just in general, we do so much behind the scenes stuff that nobody has any idea. Every time I tell them that this is my job, they're like, "Oh, I guess somebody has to do that." And I'm like, "Doesn't just magically happen, unfortunately.
Right.
I'd be out of a job if that was the case, but make things a lot easier. It does not just magically happen. Somebody out there is putting together shelving so that we have storage, and somebody out there is mowing the grass so that it looks nice for the game day, and somebody out there is painting and fixing HVAC and doing all the behind the scenes stuff that nobody has any idea about. And I think now that social media has grown to what it is, I've tried really hard to pull back that curtain a little bit and just kind of show what we do on a day-to-day basis, what we do in the off season, what we do when we're just messing around and having fun. And
Yeah.
it needs to be shown that we're more than just a labor industry.
What social platforms have you been using to do that?
So Turf Twitter is quite the thing. I don't know.
Okay.
It's a big network. So my Twitter is probably my number one. TikTok kind of took off for me a little bit just because it's such a
The niche
newer,
market.
yeah, it's such it's people love to know what they don't know. And TikTok is the place to learn about wood carving and
Yeah.
random stuff. So this was the perfect spot for me just to at first I just used it as an editing platform to put videos together to post on Twitter.
Mhm.
And then as I was posting those videos that I was just using editing, just messing around, it kind of gained some traction. So between TikTok and Twitter, I really found a way to expose the general public to what we do in a different way where it's not not every day is glamorous, but there's a science behind what we do. Had to take many biology and chemistry classes to be
Mhm.
able to identify this disease and treat it and make sure my field is pristine all the time. So there's niche parts of every job. It's not just what you generally think of when you think of that job.
Right. Is there a common reaction that you have seen since you have been pulling back the curtain?
I get a lot of, how do you get into this?
Okay.
I didn't know this was a thing. I want to stay on groundskeeper TikTok. I want to work in baseball. Are you hiring? I literally hired part-time crew last year from a TikTok video. I just posted a video that I have an intern and a seasonal assistant position open, and I've gotten
Mhm.
5 resumes in 2 days
That's
just for posting
amazing.
a video. Yeah. So you're able to show people the job and then they can show interest in it or not, or just just general curiosity that like, oh, this is cool, like I just want to watch it, or like people who like high school kids or college kids that didn't know this was even an option and now like hate their major and wanted something new but didn't know what they wanted to do and see this and all of a sudden like wheels are spinning.